Cavani Curls? Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today, if you can't tell, my hair is not really curly anymore. I straightened it probably about a good month ago, and it's looking bad. I'll insert the videos. Watch that. Look at it. Look how it once was. Okay, so we're back. So obviously you saw that, and yeah, so my hair was a lot straighter before, and it was not supposed to stay straight for an entire month and 2 weeks now. So I was originally trying to keep it in for graduation pictures. I graduated, guys. I finished with my undergrad and going into graduate school. So when I was taking pictures, I wanted to do something different, straighten out my hair, kind of see how much I grew. And well, I did straighten it, and it's been straight since photos to graduation day to after graduation to I'm now getting ready to move. So it's been straight for quite a while. So this is pretty much mid-back length. I'll show you guys some pictures. So I did, when I originally went to go get in my hair, I had it, she straightened everything first, and she can see some, some misalignments. I try to cut my own ends. I'm trying to do better with it. So I always follow up once a year at the salon. So when she straightens it, I can see, okay, how did I do? What did I miss? Stuff like that. And I have a shirt that kind of measures like my growth progression. So basically I had grown my hair 4+ inches in a year, but some of that had to come off. 2 inches came off because of split ends, and the other 2 inches came off because I did my own split ends. So altogether, I try to estimate how much I grew the last year. Altogether I lost 4 inches. That's a lot. But you live and you learn. Being natural, doing your own hair, guys, you're gonna learn what works, what doesn't work. And if some people keep books, some people take pictures, I do pictures, just to kind of give yourself a reference of where you are and how much you've grown, and then you can try to figure out, okay, what did I do this year that was different that probably caused more tension on my hair? So with all that being said, I have learned. And so my hair is still pretty long. I still got growth, but especially in the front, it's much longer than the front than it has been. The back is kind of around the same point, but that's just because of the split ends that I had. So all in all, it kind of worked out. So we know what to do, this next time around. So I'm going to try to do some more preventative care and try to be careful on what exactly I'm doing and how I'm styling my hair to kind of go back and figure out where the loss was. But for today, in this video, I am going to be reverting my hair back to being curly. I do work with animals, and it's been hot, it's been getting warm, so my hair has frizzed up a little bit. I got some water on it, a little while ago, so it's looking pretty rough. Right around here is all, curling up and stuff, so it's not sitting how nice it used to be. But I outlasted myself a month and 2 weeks. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna just kind of tell you guys some of the newer products that I'll be using because I picked up some things. So this is a scalp scrubber. Picked this up at Sally Beauty's. You can look around at your local hair stores. They should have this as kind of a novelty item now. A lot of people are selling these. And I'm pretty much just going to use this just to kind of scrub my scalp in the shower. And once this routine is over, I'll probably just be using this on a daily basis, doing hot oil treatments and stuff. But I thought this was pretty cool, and I definitely wanted to add it to my collection of stuff. And obviously, my hair was straightened. I didn't do a protein treatment before. Some people do the protein treatment before they straighten their hair so their hair can be, strengthened, and then just do extreme deep conditioning and, strengthening regimens. But I'm doing a protein treatment after my wash. So we're going with the Aphogee. Now, I did buy the packets instead of the bottles because I wanted to see if I'd try something different next time. So I just went with a smaller packet so I can experiment around after I use this with different protein treatments. But that'll be other videos later down the line. So we're doing Aphogee. It's a 2-step treatment. It's going to come with your protein treatment and a really nice, heavy balancing moisturizer. It's really intensive and it smells so good. It smells so good. So I really love using this. So this is going to be our protein treatment for today. Before the protein treatment, I like to shampoo my hair. I do have some flakes, not in my hair per se, but like if you part my hair in a different section, you'll see all the white flakes. So I'm about to use the Shea Moisture's Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthening and Restoring Shampoo with apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is great for clarifying the scalp and getting rid of all your dandruff. It takes it away. So I've used plain apple cider vinegar with water. You can use that if you like. But, you know, I like the Jamaican Black Castor Oil with apple cider vinegar for Shea Moisture shampoo. I like that in their line. So that's what I'll be using. I have used this before. I highly recommend it. This has been one of my favorite shampoos before switching over to Aussie Moisture shampoo. Also, what we have here, I bought a little deep conditioning mask. This is for your hair. It's an avocado. So I've used avocado in the past, just pretty much blended them up, but they had this and it was like only 50 cents, a couple of cents, I think. It was around a couple of cents. And this is avocado, coconut oil, castor oil, and shea butter. So this is what I'll be using for putting on my deep conditioner. So, and then I have Main Choices, the Alpha. It's green tea and carrot mask, deep strengthening and restorative mask shampoo. So this has a lot of vitamins, vitamin A, D, and E they have in here. So it's really good for your scalp. I'm trying to, since my hair hasn't had water, it's been dry, it's been in a straightened state. I did put heat on it a second time for graduation day. So my hair is pretty much just in need of moisture, cleansing, and protein and vitamins. So that's why I bought this one. And I love Main Choice. Extremely expensive. It's expensive. But their stuff is expensive for a reason. The stuff works. And then I also bought an intensive hydration hair mask. And I've done this before. And I pretty much used this maybe twice when I straightened my hair. There was 2 years I used this religiously. And I'm bringing it back again. So I'll be using this. It's an intensive deep conditioner by Shea Moisture. It's a mask. This is thick. So when it sits on your hair, it's going to sit on your hair. And I'm going to leave this deep conditioner stuff in my hair for 3 hours. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm going to leave it in for an hour. But, you know, I could get distracted and things could happen. It could be in there longer, but it doesn't hurt because your hair is just soaking up all that it needs to. Shea Moisture's ingredients is pretty good. They got coconut oil in here, hydrated rice protein, so it's still giving your hair stuff to strengthen those strands, which you remember your hair has been straightened, so it's kind of breaking down the different ingredients in your hair. So you want to make sure you go back over it with stuff that's going to strengthen your hair strands, or else breakage is just going to happen. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like leaving my hair out too long in a straightened form, because it is more susceptible to breakage, especially your ends. So using stuff to kind of restore that stuff, that's what you want. Another thing that I'm also going to be using is Shea Moisture's Manuka Honey and Yogurt Hydrate Repair Protein Treatment Powder. Now, I've never tried this before. This is something new that I want to experiment with. And I'm going to be pretty much adding this into my deep conditioner. So anytime after I'm done with my routine for today and the next week comes, I'm still going to be putting protein in my hair. So my hair is not protein sensitive. It'll take it right up. And I don't do protein treatments often, so I really want to make sure I put all this in. But we also got castor oil, which I'll be dabbling in some things. And I got some biotin collagen serum, which is for straight hair, but I like to put it in my hair, just extra extra vitamins and biotin. I'll add to my little oil concoction. But this is pretty much all I'm going to be using today. So we're going to go ahead and get started with cleansing the hair with our shampoo here. And then we're going to move from there step by step, and you guys get to see the process. I hope you guys enjoy, so let's get started because it's going to be dark. So you see it's bright in here now. That's going to change because hair wash day is a long day by itself. And the fact that my hair was straightened and we're going right back into it, and I need to do all this strengthening stuff, it's going to be a long day. But it's going to be one that was well needed. So let's continue. All right. Okay guys, so I just finished shampooing my hair with the apple cider vinegar by Shea Moisture with castor oil. So these are what my curls look like. I always get scared, you know, when you wet your hair after being straight, like it just in clumps of straightness, and all of a sudden it starts curling up. I'm like, yes, it's coming back. So my curls look really nice, like really defined. And I did use a paddle brush just in the beginning just to kind of unclump those stringy ends, and then it just went like this on its own. My like these up here, this is kind of nice. This is kind of nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the deep conditioner now. So after the shampoo, I like to do the, oh, sorry, not the deep conditioner. After the shampoo, I like to put on the, what do you call it? The protein treatment. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. For this particular protein treatment by Aphogee, what you kind of want your hair to be is damp. So I'm going to kind of towel dry it just a little bit. It's going to gain back its moisture, but just a little bit. It doesn't have to be, but just a little bit. I'm going to put in the Aphogee part 1, which is the protein treatment. You want to put that all in your hair and then lightly blow dry. I'm not going to fully blow out my hair or dry my hair, but just enough till it starts getting kind of crunchy. That's pretty much when the protein is actually, you know, infusing with your hair. So we're going to put that on, we're going to blow dry it a little bit, and then once it's all done and it's nice and stiff, I'll probably let it sit like that for a little bit, and then we're going to carefully rinse it all out, and then use the step 2, which is their intensive moisturizer that comes with the Aphogee protein treatment, and then use the other deep conditioners that I have, because I'm going to let that deep conditioner stay in my hair for an hour or two. So yeah. So let's go ahead and start putting on that protein treatment, guys. So I forgot to record. I started pouring this stuff on my hair and just working it through. But this is pretty much what it looks like. I poured the basically step 1, which comes in a white pack, just so you guys can get an idea of what the package looked like. This is what it is, 2-step protein treatment by Aphogee. So I basically poured this liquid out. It smells terrible. But I poured this liquid out and distributed through my hands, really working it into every strand, especially the ends and the top of my hair, and then the middle parts of my hair. And of course your roots underneath. So I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. We're gonna go ahead and start blow drying, and this should get harder to infuse the protein. So, see you in a sec. Okay guys, so this is it. It is hard. I blew it dried the wrong way, so it looks kind of crazy. I look like a little tree. So yeah, very crunchy. I can't even like try to pull it apart because they're all attached to each other, and I don't like. It's very sticky, and I got some on my face. I got some on my neck, but you know, I guess it's doing whatever the job is. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it like this just for a couple minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this stuff back off in the sink. And while I'm in the sink, I'm gonna be applying the deep conditioner, the really intensive balancing moisturizer that it comes with. This hydrating balance moisturizer smells so good, much better than the liquid that I used before. The protein treatment is kind of brownish. It has a really not great smell, but this smells beautiful. It smells good. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse all this stuff out, and we're gonna go ahead and put in all our moisturizers. So see you in a second. I'm kind of liking this, but I'll see you guys in a second.
Hey guys, welcome back. I just added the Balancing Moisturizer by Aphogee and the Shea Moisture Mask and the Main Choice Revitalizing Restorative Deep Conditioning Mask and the Olive Cholesterol, as well as some castor oil. So I'm adding some tea tree oil just to stimulate the scalp and open up those pores. So I'm just adding just a little bit to what I have here, just drizzling it on top. I pretty much added a spoonful of all the conditioners and then a spoonful of castor oil and whatever I had left of the tea tree. And so this is what our final product looks like. It is quite thick, and I am having a hard time mixing it while holding the camera and trying to stir it with this spoon. But at the same time, you know, this is what it's going to look like. It is rather thick, but I prefer mine's thick. If you don't, you can always add a little bit of water or add in some aloe vera juice just to kind of help, you know, make it even more moisturizing but loose if you like it that way. I'm going to have this stuff sit in my hair for a couple of hours. So I kind of like mine's thick just to engulf my hair and the strands and my scalp. So I don't mind it being too thick. So that's pretty much what it looks like. I'm trying to do my best to stir it, but it was a little hard. But this is the final product. And I tried to make it look a little pretty. I tried to do my best to make it look pretty, but you know, that's how it is. But it's going to the same place. So that's it for that part.
Okay guys, we have sectioned off the hair into 4 pieces, and I'm working on this big one here, and I'm going to detangle it and put in our deep conditioner and then a plastic cap and leave that in for a couple hours. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so I braided this half, and what I'm doing is just lightly braiding this section, just loosely after I put all my conditioner and stuff in it. And then after that, I'm gonna let it sit under my cap for a couple of hours. I'm trying to, it's late now, so I'll probably rinse it out tonight, if not early in the morning. And my hair should be pretty good and saturated and soft, and I'll put it to a protective style for the next week, and then I'm gonna have like a mini moisturize session with it and then put it back in that same protective style just to get it back to where it is, because I did notice that as soon as I got it wet, it really did start like shrinking up, and not in a bad way, but it's just, it hasn't seen moisture in a month and 2 weeks, so it's just soaking it up while I can take it. So I might just, you know, ease it on in. The next week I'll do another kind of heavy deep conditioner and then let it go on. So this is it. I'm about to put my hair in a plastic bag. I'm about to chill out for the rest of the day. So yeah, I finished putting on my plastic bag bonnet here. I'm gonna let this sit for an hour or so, but it is late, so I might just let it go on until the morning. And I'm gonna take a shower first, because I mean, look at this. All the product I have left, still kind of sticky here from the protein treatment, so it's a mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up everything and just let my hair sit in this, and wow, I'm gonna let my hair sit in this and kind of just soak up all the vitamins, moisture, the castor oils that I added in, the aloe vera juice. It's just gonna soak in my hair and all together make my hair stronger, softer, and shinier when it comes out, and ready to be put in a protective style for a week. So yeah, so I'll catch you guys when I take this off. Guys, so I didn't do my hair last night, so it's pretty much been like this since yesterday. So I fell asleep with it on, and I covered it with a plastic bag, and on top of that put my headband, so there's no leakage of any type. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of see what we're working with. One headband. I call them headbands, by the way. 2, 3, so it came off just a little bit. Okay, so I used 2 shower caps. Oh, well, 2 plastic bags. I kept that over my head. Ugh. So it's still extremely thick. and it's been sitting like this for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this stuff out and we're gonna see how the hair feels. Guys, alright, so I'm officially finished. Everything is done. So this is pretty much my routine for bringing straight hair back into curly hair. This is how it looks. It's extremely soft. It doesn't feel dry. It feels very moisturized, very soft, and like it got all the vitamins and minerals that it needed. It's very defined. It's got all this elasticity. Like, this is nice. Like, it's back to its old self. Before, after shampooing, protein treating my hair, you can feel like every strand, it kind of felt wiry, if that made sense. So letting the deep conditioners and moisturizers and hair masks and moisturizing balancers sit in my hair overnight really let it soak into my hair. Like, it feels wonderful. Scalp is clean. Glasses are not. But look at this. Like, it looks wonderful. I've missed my curly hair. I have missed it. Straight was awesome. Straight was awesome, but I really... Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and moisturize this. I mean, it's already moisturized. I'm going to go put in my leave-in conditioners and put it in protective style for the next week. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day.